Hello again, everyone. This is the Inspector Dave Fernicle back with you on behalf of the Razor Company. A big shout out to Jason, Crystal, Jonathan, everyone at TRC. And what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to do a couple of videos. This first one's just going to be a primer and just general information on Shavettes. Which is different, a little bit different than a regular straight razor. I like Shavettes because I like a machined, very sharp edge, which is very sharp, whether you use Artist Club or half DE blades or other blades. It's just a matter of seeing what you want to do. There's a lot of choices. I'm just going to show you one here that I have out, but there's a million of them out there. And just to give you general information on what's out there and what your choices are, and general how to shave with one, and we'll go from there. Okay, so when we talk about Shavette, there's many different varieties of the loading mechanism. Now, some are the ones that fan out in two pieces. It's sort of like a holder and then a cap that goes up. I'm not a fan. I'm in for easy loading, so I don't have to fiddle with much. I can load a blade quickly and get shaving. I find that those type of shavettes that come apart in two pieces and you clamp it down, they're a little bit dangerous for me because you can cut yourself very easily, I think, with that. I'm going to show you just one that my favorite type of loading shavette, and that's whether Artist Club half DE. It's what I call a pinch to load. Okay, PTL, pinch to load. And I happen to have this one here, which is a Kamasuri. This comes in all types of makes. Feather makes great ones. I have those, DX, SR, SS. This happens to be branded, it says, what does it say? Mikas, Misaki, okay, on there. And you can get this on Amazon, just Google it, whatever. This is very inexpensive. But you can get this in range of $6 all the way up to 30. Depends on what you want to do from different suppliers. I'm not here to say which one you should get it from. Just do your research. Okay, and basically, you have the spine here. You see that? And you could pinch this, and that creates the opening. You slide your blade in, okay, release the pinch mechanism, make sure your reveal is even, straight, and you're ready to shave. Take out a blade, you can do a couple things. You can pinch it like this and let it release, or what I like to do for cleaning and for release of the blade, I just slide it out. Two pieces, very easy to clean. Clean it up, dry it, and it lined it up and snaps back right into place. Okay, and so that's that. Now prepping, how to shave for doing a Shavette shave or a straight razor, whatever, as opposed to a DE or a SE. What I like to do is, first of all, prep your face really well with hot water, wash it out. Okay, I would suggest for extra protection using a pre-shave. Now, you can use oil if you don't like oil. There's creams. There's many different types out there, gels. And my lather is going to be a little thinner, okay, doing a Shavette shave because I want maximum slickness on my face. Okay, so that's prep-wise. So that's very important. Prep your face well. Okay, so I have it loaded. I put the lather on my face and I'm ready to go. Okay, so what you want to do, just general guidelines, is you want to hold it with your tips of your fingers. Don't gorilla grip it like this. That's not the way you do it. The general guideline is tips of your fingers comfortably, okay? And what's important here, yes, stretching is important. It does two things. Makes a flat surface for you to shave on, and it exposes the hair when you stretch, even with pulling it or by facial motions like that. Especially when you get to areas like mine, you have a cleft here, whatever, you have challenging spots, okay? So the first big thing to do when you first start shaving, number one mistake is people come in hot. What do I mean by that? Well, they automatically think it's a DE and they do the 30 degree and boom, they cut themselves, okay? What you want to do when you start one side is just gently pull, place the razor flat on your face, on the side of your face, okay? Start flat and gently open it up very so slightly until you hear it cutting. Once you do, that's the angle that you want to keep throughout the shave. Okay, when you do rinse your razor, you wipe it down, do the same thing. Don't come in hot, flat, and then very short, even strokes. Now to begin with, what you want to do, I think, is just do your cheeks to begin with. This is not a race. This is little by little. Okay, so there's no timetable on this. No timetable. But you want to get the feel of shaving like this. Now, if there's a regular with the scale, you hold it appropriately. As far as people say you got to change hands when you go to the other side, whatever you're comfortable with. I don't. Okay, I don't do that. And you'll see how I do it when I actually do a shave. Okay, but the biggest thing is that don't come in hot, too hot. Once you get the angle, that's the way you want to keep it because there's no safety bar here. Okay, you really do have to be on your game when you're using a Shavette, even as opposed to a regular straight razor, because it's a thinner blade, it's sharper, and it's less forgiving. So you need to pay attention always. Don't get distracted. Okay, take your time. All right. And once you start getting the feel of it, you're going to improve your confidence. The biggest thing is, guys, once you get a little bit of confidence, and don't get cocky, never get cocky with these things because they will bite you if you're careless. Okay, once you get to a certain point where you get a little bit confident, once you get past the point of the trepidation of cutting yourself, and you do the right thing, just as I showed you, that goes a long way in improving your confidence to move forward. Okay, what you want to do, you might want to try it without the blade, lather up, and get the feel of muscle memory when you're doing this. Very important. Do it the right angle, you're just removing the lather. And that's the same sort of mindset you want to do when you're actually shaving with a blade. So do a dry run without a blade and see how it goes. And that, change your grip up, whether you want to change hands or not, it's totally up to you. There's no right or wrong way to do it. What matters is it's all about the right angle and the right pressure. You don't want to put too much pressure. You want enough pressure to get the blade cutting. And don't forget, the whole length of the blade cuts, okay? So when you're doing the side of your face, you can do the whole blade thing. But once you get to certain areas underneath the lip here, you can use the tip, all right? The first quarter, right, just the right angle, and gently, short strokes, and use the tip. You don't have to use the whole blade. I suggest that when you're in tight areas, you don't try the whole blade, because that'll increase your chances of cutting yourself. That's just my recommendation. Okay, so you always want to use a good quality lather, good technique. Okay, slow and steady will get you there. That's how I did it. You know, I've been doing so much DE stuff and SE that I haven't done one of these shaves in a long time, especially on my videos on my channel, The Inspector's Den, but I will be doing it more in the future. I have a lot of these scales, no scales, different types of loading mechanisms, you name it. Yeah, I probably have it, or, you know about it at least. So, I hope that what I've told you, you really, if you're considering using a Shavette razor, okay, that consider it. You don't have to pay a lot of money for it. Okay, in a lot of cases, you can listen. The most should cost you, this model is maybe 30 bucks at the most. There's places you can get it cheaper than that. That's the most I'll say about that. So you don't have to get a feather right off the bat, even though there's some good deals to be had. You know, look around and Google it. Feather just happens to be one of the most popular ones out there. Well made, no doubt. So, but just to see if you like it, you don't have to pay big bucks. Okay, once you like it and you say you want to go forward, then you could spend a little bit more money. But if you're on a budget, that's what I suggest with anything, whether it be DEs, SEs, it doesn't matter what kind of razor it is. Okay, so that's what I recommend. Hopefully, I've given you guys enough thought, enough information on this, what I call a primer to Shavettes. I hope this helps, and hopefully within the next week, I will follow that up with a shave or two. It'll probably take more than one or two to guide you guys through it like I would like to do. But you have what I call the basic elements in this. I didn't want to go heavily into loading mechanisms, and there's a lot of, I didn't want to spend too much time on that. I want to get to the most important points that I felt that was necessary to convey my message. Okay, so thanks for joining me. I'm the Inspector, David Fernicola, for the Razor Company, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully, to do a Shavette razor shave or two. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll be seeing you soon. Take care. Thank you.